In the ultra-competitive world of professional sport, there exists an elite group of athletes who have risen to the top despite facing seemingly insurmountable challenges. These select few are known as the Toyota Hilux Unbreakables. Today, I'm catching up with Cowboys superstar Jason Taumalolo. Born in New Zealand, JT was the first forward ever in the NRL era to win the Dally M medal. Captain of Tonga and now North Queensland, Taumalolo faced immense pressure as a teenager to succeed in the NRL. When we go back to the beginning, you were 13 years old when you packed up and left everything you knew in New Zealand for an opportunity with the Cowboys. What was that like?
Yeah, pretty scary at the time. Took a huge gamble, and obviously, moving over at a young age, I didn't want to leave mum and dad. I kind of enjoyed being at the comfort of having mum and dad around. So I think they were just as nervous as I was. They kind of didn't want me to leave, but they knew that if I really wanted to chase it, then they'd support me no matter what. In 2010, you get the opportunity to live out the dream that you've been working so hard for. Your debut game for the Cowboys, and you do so as a 17-year-old, still, to this day, the youngest Cowboy to ever play rugby league. A day you'd never forget. What do you remember from it? All I remember was the boys just getting around me and patting my back and pulling my shirt and all celebrating and carrying on. So it was, it took a while to sink in that I was debuting and fulfill a dream that I had at such a young age and play first grade. 5 years later, the rugby league world is treated to one of the most epic grand finals of all time. Where were you when Carl Feldt crossed over for the try as a result of Morgo's flick pass? I remember running over to Feldy. I kissed him twice. I remember kissing him twice on the cheek. And for those who don't remember, we played in the 2011 grand final in the under-20s, and he missed a kick to send the game into overtime, and we lost that grand final. So when he did put the ball down in the grand final, I ran over, kissed him, and I said to him, this is redemption. Celebrated and carried on the way we did. A year later, in 2016, at the Dally M Awards, yourself and Cooper Cronk are standing up on stage. You both took the award home, but you made history because you were the first forward in the NRL's modern era to take home the gong. How did that feel? Yeah, pretty surreal, to be honest. Standing up there to be even mentioned in the last round alongside Coops was, pretty nerve-wracking standing up there. And I honestly said to myself, if I lost, I would have been happy with coming second place. Just to be mentioned in the final too in itself was pretty special. So it was kind of like another sense, a dream come true to be winning something, such a prestigious award alongside a great player. Well, Jace, the gamble paid off moving to Australia when you were 13 years old. You haven't looked back and you have showed an unbreakable spirit the whole time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.